Alright, what's going on guys, COGF here, and today I'm going to be talking about the Reditors and the Red Editing Recruitment Challenge. If you guys didn't see, Reditors actually kind of launched this weekend, so that's pretty exciting. If you didn't see, we actually launched with a Reditors Recruitment Challenge. So that video, if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. It's the top link in the description of the video. So yeah, go check it out and see it if you haven't, because this video is going to be kind of clarifying any questions, confusion, and all that stuff you guys have about the Reditors and the Red Editing Recruitment Challenge. And hopefully I can clarify most of it for you. But before I hop into any of that, I just need to quickly address something that's going on with my channel and my edits. So I know I said that Time V5 would release this month, but unfortunately I had to pick up a Red project, which I'm completely fine with because I'm excited about it. But that also means that I'm going to have to delay Time V5. So that kind of sucks because I was really hyped to be editing Time V5 and I was really liking how it was coming out. But unfortunately I have to push it back because I want that video to be my best video on this channel, and if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna need to straight up put more time into it. And between college and this Red project right now, I don't see myself doing that. So I want to give myself more time, so it might have to release sometime in the summer when I have more free time and stuff. But other than that, the only real change to my channel is I'm not going to be actively uploading anymore. I know I don't do that anyway, but like officially now, I'm not going to be actively uploading, and the reasoning behind that is just straight up because I need to do well in college. And I feel like if I have to maintain an active upload schedule, it's always going to be on my mind, it's always going to be distracting me, even if it's just one video a week. So what I am going to be doing is still uploading. I'm just going to be uploading bigger videos like Time V5, even though that's going to be releasing later. I'm going to do a couple tutorials like a Cinema 4D motion tracking tutorial, and I'm going to try and stream occasionally. And I also know that there's a couple private match videos in there, like my Floating 2 is coming out. I'm giving that a title called Aviate, so that should be out soon. And Dream Shots 5 should also be out soon. I've been recording for that and I have like a lot of really nice dream shots for it. So yeah, that's what's going on with my channel. But now let's just kind of quickly hop into the Redditors real quick. So if you guys didn't see, Redditors officially launched our Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube over the weekend. I believe that all three of those are going to be in the description below, so if you haven't yet, go subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitch, and follow us on Twitter. We're going to be doing a lot of things with those three once this RedERC ends. Unfortunately, we're not planning on bringing any like content really to the Redditors YouTube yet. We're kind of waiting for this recruitment challenge to be over, and once it's over, we're going to be actively uploading starting then. And once that happens, you'll have a better idea of what our actual upload schedule will be, as well as our streaming schedule and all of that. And for updates on all of that, that's all going to be through the Redditors Twitter, which is also in the description below. So obviously go follow those and subscribe and all that stuff. So yeah, let's just quickly address all of this RedERC stuff, because I know there was quite a bit of confusion around it actually. So just first things first, obviously this is a Redditors recruitment challenge, not a straight up RedERC. We're not in any position to make a recruitment challenge for the entire Red Reserve, so we thought this would just be a perfect way to launch Redditors by doing a Redditors recruitment challenge, and the leaders of Red were totally fine with it. They said go for it, so we're doing it. And yeah, but the main question that I got regarding the ERC was whether or not we actually had to use the clips provided in the description. And the solid answer to that is yes. You can't use other Red member clips like Plasma's clips or Jass's clips or anybody's clips who weren't in the folder. I know those people have some clips in the folder. You can use those obviously because they're provided, but like Plasma's clip pack, you can't use anything from that because those are different clips. And the reasoning behind this, there's a couple reasons actually, but the main one is that we want to see what you guys can do with these clips in the given amount of time, which is 3 weeks. We want to see what you can do in that amount of time with those specific clips, because obviously if you're using Plasma's clips, like all of Plasma's trick shots in his clip pack, those are really fucking nice clips. Like anyone can make a good MW2 or a good BO2 edit if you're given clips like that. It's a lot more difficult when you're given clips that like are bangers like Fumes' quad head, but they're not exactly easy to edit because of some of the movements, because something explodes by him or something like that. Those little details in clips makes editing a lot harder sometimes. So we want to see what you guys can do with those, because you're going to be having to edit those types of clips if you get into Red. A lot of clips are like that and they're very difficult to edit. and we want to see what you guys can do with those. And to all the players out there, I'm not like hating on your clips. Like Fumes' clips are fucking incredible. Like a quad head ×2, what the fuck is that? Like they're bangers, but like some of the things that happens, like when they get stunned or something, when there's an explosion, or when they get shot and it's all bloodshot and shit, it makes it a little bit harder to edit, and we want to see what you guys can do with that. So hopefully that clarifies that a little bit more and you guys understand that. Also, just a couple brief questions that I got. People were asking about if there was a minimum entry length. No, there's not. Obviously, we said try and go for an episode editing style. We want to see what you're gonna do with the clips when you're in Red, like how you're gonna edit a Red episode. So if you're aiming for that, then I'd suggest around like 1 to 3 minutes. Something in that time range is normally good, but it's not gonna affect your chances at joining if you decide to make like a 30-second edit, or if you decide to make for some reason like a 9-minute edit. It's not going to affect your chances. What is going to affect your chances if your time length affects like how good your edit actually is, so be aware of that. But overall it doesn't really matter. And then another question that people had was how many winners are there going to be, and straight up the answer to this is no one has any idea. Like none of the Redditors, including myself, have any clue of how many people we're going to recruit, let alone who we're going to recruit. So that's all up in the air for now, but like I said, or I don't think I mentioned it this time, but I believe we have 6 editors in the Red editing team right now, which is kind of short for the amount of people that we have in Red. So we are looking to pick up more people, but based on the entries that we get, it could be anywhere from like 0 people to like 3 people. Like I have no clue, honestly. It could even be more than that if there's just some fucking incredible entries, which I wouldn't be shocked because there is a lot of underrated talent in the community. But yeah, the last thing that I have to say about the ERC is that the time length for it, the deadline, we said April 2nd, I believe, which is 3 weeks from when the video went up. That might be extended. I had a couple people, including some Redditors, come to me. They're like, is 3 weeks enough? Maybe it should be 4 weeks. And I kind of got thinking about it, and so we're going to talk about it with the other Redditors. And obviously, if we feel like you guys need more time, then we're going to extend that deadline by a week to be a full month from when the video went up, which is a lot of time. But we're not too sure on that yet, so let us know in the comments down below if you would like to see that. Like I said, there's no guarantee on it, so don't plan on it. Keep planning on the 3 weeks. But if we decide to do 4 weeks or a full month, then we will tell you that, and we'll tweet about it on the Redditors Twitter. So once again, like I said, everything is going to be coming from that Redditors Twitter. I'm sure if you follow other Redditors, then we'll be retweeting it and stuff like that. But if you really want to stay updated and everything, be sure to go follow and subscribe to Redditors, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Once again, I know I keep saying it, but it really is important. We're trying to launch, and we want you guys to be informed on what we're doing with this recruitment challenge. So yeah, hopefully that clarifies any questions and anything that you guys had. If it did, leave a like and comment down below. And yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next video. This has been COGF, and I'm out. Peace.